Well, everybody, my name's Alan Platt, and welcome to today's CROWD1 presentation, wherever you are based in the world. And CROWD1 makes impossible really is nothing. CROWD1 was established in 2016. They've been working on this project for a few years now. They've rolled out recently, and I say recently, 2019 has been a huge year for the rollout of CROWD1. I'm going to show you whether you're a member today on this already, or whether you're a guest checking out CROWD1 for the first time, exactly what we are, who we are, and where we're going. Folks, around the world right now, approximately 50% of the world's population take part in some form of online gaming each year. Think about that. That is absolutely huge. I mean, I've got 4 children, and I watch them gaming online all the time, whether it's on the mobiles, whether it's on the PCs. When I'm traveling around, I'm watching people on their mobiles all around the world gaming on their phone. It's an absolutely huge sector. CROWD1 know this, and this is where they're clever. You know, they understand it's a sector people love, people spend money, and that's going to be one of the key parts of the success of CROWD1 moving forward. Now, the great thing about CROWD1, by aligning one of the biggest gaming sectors in the world, and in fact, it's one of the #1 entertainment industry there is out there, it really makes a huge difference for our opportunity moving forward, not just for the company. You know, they've got big plans, but also for the members and our customers as well. Because what we get is access to our private gaming companies from our side through our Philgo and Mixer platforms, which we'll go into. We've got exclusive platforms which we're rolling out. But what it enables our members to do is monetize that. So as customers are using these platforms through our exclusive Philgo and exclusive Mixer platforms, it enables people to monetize that, you know, and actually get real revenues from the internet as well, which is fantastic for us. I mean, the revenue of online gaming has tripled in the last 10 years, folks. It's tripled in 10 years. In the next 4 years, it's expected to hit a huge growth again. I mean, the key here, folks, is we're in a sector that's growing year in, year out, year in, year out. And when you can position yourself in a sector that is continue to grow and it's expected to continue to grow, I mean, think about this. If you tried to build a company today on vinyl records, it's not, although the music's the same, it's not likely to happen to be a successful company. But if you can position yourself in a sector which everyone's doing every day anyway, and you can position yourself and be the first to market to do it in the way that we're doing it, that's an opportunity for huge success. And the great thing about CROWD1, and one of the things I really love about them, they only work with companies that are licensed and they've got strict, responsible gaming policies for that particular company. So again, it's great that CROWD1 are very, very serious about this. They only work with the very genuine companies around the world in the different markets. Now, CROWD1 is having massive explosion. We've hit just before, you can see there, December the 30th, just before the end of 2019, we hit 1.1 million members worldwide. I've never seen a company grow as quick as this. And that's probably in about 7 months, folks. I know they've been working on it before that, but in reality, the main growth of that was in the last 7 months as they started rolling out the projects. And we are 100% mobile. So you can build CROWD1 business from the comfort of your bedroom to the beach with your laptop or your mobile phone. I've been working mostly on my mobile phone. It's absolutely fantastic. And what enables me to do that is CROWD1 have already got approval and apps in place on the Apple Store. So you can go to the App Store and download it for free there. You can get it on Google Play if you're on the Samsung type devices as well. It really makes us have an opportunity to have a business we can build with what we've got in our pockets. Most people don't get that opportunity to do that. Lots of great companies out there, but if you're working in, say, let's say a product-based company where you've got have stock and post it around and carry it, it's a little bit different than having your whole business in the mobile phone you have on you. So again, a great opportunity for us because we're 100% mobile. What I want to cover is a few of the people that are absolutely key to this growth. The first one I'm going to cover today is our CEO of CROWD1, Mr. Johan Stelvan Holstein from Sweden. He's a serial entrepreneur. He's actually taken 3 companies public. So he's had companies go public on the New York NASDAQ, the stock exchange, also the Frankfurt, and also the Swedish stock exchange as well in Stockholm. So what we've got here, folks, is a gentleman who's used to taking companies from one place to a huge place above that. And that's what he's working on, CROWD1. We've got a huge vision. He wants to take this to be a publicly traded company in 3 to 5 years. I was fortunate enough to be on a cruise recently and had some, one-on-one time, with the CEO, and where this company is going to go is absolutely huge. He researched his name, see what he's done in the past, and he's helped raise funds for many startup companies and built companies from zero to multi-million-dollar companies. So, folks, we've definitely got the right CEO as part of this company. And what we've also got as part of the company is an amazing corporate team, a visionary, an absolute genius and founder, Mr. Jonas Werner. Again, I met Jonas a few times, spoke to him many other times, but I've met him personally a few times. He works every single day on this project. He's got a huge vision for it. He's delivering everything he said he would do. An absolute person that, great as a founder of this company, because he's taken a concept and an idea into a reality. And you know that, folks, because 1.1 million people are not wrong. And it started off with some of the ideas that Jonas had. So a visionary, and he's delivering everything to make this company to go public, with the CEO. We've also got other people as well. You can see there, Mr. Jan Frostner, who's the Asia Pacific manager. You can see a picture there as they opened up the offices in Manila in September. So they opened up the offices on the 6th of September. They had a special launch event the day after on the 7th of September as well. We had lots of people there. It was a sellout audience, and one of the key note speakers was Peter Jacobson, who's the networking director for CROWD1, who's been in the profession for over 25 years. He's built huge organizations around the world. There was lots of people there, lots of excitement coming out of that. And we've got another event coming up in Manila literally next week, folks. So, time's flying. It's going to be a bigger event than that one in September because there's a lot more members. So what we have, folks, is a very experienced corporate team, both in business and within this profession and our business model. These are the right people to drive this forward. And it's not just about the corporate team. It's also about what we can do for other people, whether it's a customer or a team member. And what CROWD1 is creating really is a super affiliate network of members and players from around the world, which we're giving unlimited access to the online gaming world from the leading companies that are already in the market space. This is where CROWD1 is clever. What they're not doing is trying to create their own game and compete to the monsters that are out there. We're joining and affiliating with the monsters that are out there. Because if you think those major companies that are already proven in the market space for 5, 10, 15, 20 years, they're out there, and we can say, hey, we've got 1.1 million members who we can expose to your company's products and services. That is very clever. And that was one of the things that I really liked, when I spoke to Jonas and I spoke to Johan about the vision of this company, because it means we can have other things in down the line. We're building a super affiliate network, folks. And what we're doing is we're providing our customers, linking them to the gaming industry, and they get the opportunity to receive regular affiliate income into our CROWD1 network. What is affiliate income? Well, basically, for example, some customers, you may have heard of it. I think that's originally how Amazon really started off, was affiliate income. But how a lot of things can happen is companies pay for companies, databases. People pay for people who use their platform, or have a certain spend, or commissions based on people going on to use a certain product or a service, and that can be recurring. So you might introduce a person to one company once, but they may use it several times or every month. Obviously, the usage can be variable, but the principle is affiliate income can come from many of these major companies that we're aligning with around the world, and that comes through to CROWD1. And what CROWD1 are doing is they're retaining 20% of that affiliate income they receive from the gaming companies and distributing 80% back into our network, the CROWD1 network. So again, we're only working with the major companies out there, folks, who are existing and proven in the spaces that we're in. So again, Affilgo and Mixter is absolutely huge. More details will be rolling out because Mixter's coming out in 2020. Affilgo is a major platform which we actually launched on November the 15th. So folks, today it's the 9th of January. It's about 7:15 UK time. It's a live presentation today. But we launched this really not even 2 months ago. And it's expanding across the world, and people getting the opportunity to play games online that they do anyway, like blackjack, bingo, mahjong, Texas Hold'em. People get the lottery. Again, the great thing is we're adding in more countries, and we're adding in more companies within the Affilgo platform as we're moving forward. Again, we've launched into many already. So we've launched into countries like Ghana, and we've launched into Zambia, Nigeria, Uganda, Kenya. We've launched into India, Colombia, and recently, folks, just see there, January the 3rd, 6 days ago, we launched into Mexico with CROWD1. So think about this. They sponsor Real Madrid, folks. These are major gaming companies that we're linking and affiliating with. And Betway, they sponsor, West Ham in the UK. They sponsor international cricket. If you've been watching some of the cricket tests recently in South Africa with England and South Africa, Betway is all around the ground. It's all over the place. The signs for Betway. It's a major company. We're linking with them with Affilgo and CROWD1. So folks, we're linking with the major companies, and we've got many more to come. That's just a snapshot of what we're rolling out. But Mixter, when this comes out, it's going to be huge. Mixter's based in the social gaming sector. Now, we know people are playing these games all the time, but in a lot of them, which I didn't realize until a few short months ago when I really started looking to it when I joined CROWD1, a lot of them have in-game purchases. My children pay for games and stuff like that, and then a certain shield or a certain color gun or knife or whatever when they're playing it, or a certain color car. So the principal thing here is this is happening now in the world. We're linking into these major games. Mixter is absolutely huge. We're linking in again with the major gaming companies within the social gaming. The official launch is going to be within 2020. The company will roll that out, in good time. But esports within that is huge. These days, some of the competitions that they have, the winners of, say, an esports competition on these gaming systems can make more money than some of the top tennis professionals, some of the top golf professionals for when they win a major tournament. Think about, things are changing. Think about, the millennials and what they're going to be doing over the next 10, 15 years. They're going to be carrying on what they've done for the last 10. They love the gaming. They love the mobiles. It's here to stay. It's going nowhere. We're the first to market linking into it with our amazing project, which is Mixter. But the other thing, what's great about, obviously, it's great having a great company. It's great having a great corporate team. It's great having also amazing sectors and products and services to work in. But what we've also got is a world-class bonus system. I'm going to cover some of the key areas. We have a binary bonus, streamlined bonus, matching bonus, fear of loss bonus, and also our residual income bonus as well. I'm going to cover that in a little bit more detail. But before I get into that, I just want people to understand, when somebody comes on board, they're like an affiliate of our company. And if they choose to, they can participate in the compensation plan, which is optional. And what we have is we have different ranks, if people choose to do that, which they can go through from team leader, coordinator, manager, director, president, all the way up to the new ranks, which have just been added, which is senior president. And you may see there, if you get hit rank 9, there's a VIP cruise coming for quite a few people in May 2020. And that's the rank people needed to hit by the end of January. We'll cover that. But the key here is, again, remember, the company are receiving affiliate income. And one of the things that company's doing is taking a portion of that affiliate income and putting it into pools that are linked with the ranks. So you can see there we've got gaming residual here. 5%, 5%, 5%, all the way down to direct to 2-star, then it goes to 10%, beyond there. And the new senior president ranks, they're going to be announced by the company. But the principle here is, folks, imagine the company's taking a portion of the affiliate income they receive. This is one of the locations they're going to put those funds in the gaming residual based on the affiliates. So as your affiliates start moving up the ranks, you get into a higher percentage pool once you hit, direct to 2-star. But think about this. There'll be a lot more people who are team leader 1-star sharing a pool of 5% than what there will be direct to 1-star sharing a pool of 5%. So the amount of the funds the company put into those pools is the same. It's 5% of the total, but there's more people sharing it. So it's in your interest to move through the ranks as quick as possible, folks, so you can get a higher gaming residual as you move forward. The other one, which I think is a key one, is our binary bonus. Now, binary simply means two. We're building two teams. We build a left team and we build a right team. Now, to activate your binary, you've got to have one personally referred member on your left and one personally referred member on your right. That's your qualification requirement to activate your binary. One personal team member on each side. The binary bonus is paid in euros. 80% of that is in euros itself. 20% is in euro value in owner rights, exclusive owner rights for our Filgo and Migster platforms. So again, the binary, I'm going to show you a little bit more detail on how that works. Each pack that we have that someone can purchase, which is the white, the black, the gold, the titanium packs as an example. We've got a titanium pro that's just launched out as well there, has a number of points. If somebody comes on board on a white pack, they've got 90 points, a black is 270, a gold is 720, and a titanium is 250. So these are, as our customers purchase our products and services, that's the points, depending on what product pack they choose, goes into your binary. So let's give you an example. We've got 3 different ratios that we can work on. This is huge, folks. When you get your head around this, you really won't be sleeping tonight, because not like most companies where you've got a house, say 2 left, 2 right equals a payment. Here, it can be 1 left, 1 right, 1 left, 2 right, 1 left, 3 right, depending on certain criteria, which I will cover. So let's say you introduce 2 people, 1 left, 1 right. You've activated your binary. Imagine in this situation, they both come in on the gold pack. That's 720 points for each pack volumes going into your system. So what the system does, the company's computers say, hey, you've got 720 points in your left team, 720 in your right. They match. That's a 1-to-1 ratio. We're going to add them both together, which equals 1,440 points. Now, each 10 points equals €1. So if that occurred in your business, you would earn 144 euros at that time that happened. So when you put your first person in, there's nothing, you're not going to get earning on the binary because you only activated one side. When the other side gets activated, then you would receive that revenue instantly in your back office and withdrawable. Even better than that, folks, we have a 1-to-2 ratio. So let's say the same situation. You've introduced 2 people, 1 left, 1 right, but this time the person on the left team joins on a black pack at 270 points instead of the 720. What the system does is says, you've got 720 points on your right team. That's far more than a 1-to-1 ratio. So we can give you a 1-to-2 in this example. So it takes you 270 off your left team, doubles that. 2 times 270 is 540. So it's deducting 540 off your 720 points. Then it adds them together again. It adds your left and your right together. That equals 810 points, which is 81 euros. But also what's great is they say you had 720 volume points there. You've only used 540 out of that pack that you sold, that gold pack. So they're going to retain the other 180 for you to draw down in the future. That's fantastic. Also, we've got with this company, which is what sets us apart from many others out there, we've got a 1-to-3 ratio with our binary bonus. So let's say, for example, you get 1 on the gold pack on the right leg still, but this time someone's on the white pack on the left leg. That's only 90 points. But the company says, well, hey, you've got a lot there, a lot of volume. We can give you a 1-to-3 ratio now. So it'll say 90 points for your left team, and we're going to triple that. 3 times 90 is 270 off your right team. Add them together is 360. 10 points per euro is 36 euros if that occurred. Again, you retain the difference. You had 720 points in that team. You've only used 270 points. You're going to retain 450 points. So again, if another white pack comes in, it happens again. But the great thing is, folks, when you see it start to expand out, that's when you see the real potential. Now, don't worry if you're looking on this as a guest or even a team member, you're not quite sure how it works. Just know the system works. So all we've got to do is do our job. We refer people to the company and let them decide whether it's for them or not. No pressure from anyone. But the principle here is think a bigger picture. Imagine if your right team can grow up to, say, 10,000 points volume. Now, it might not all be created by yourself. For example, in this example, let's say you introduce two people, one left and one right, who comes on a white pack. Someone above you may introduce someone who comes on beneath you with a titanium. So you not personally introduce this person. That person might introduce someone who lives in, let's say, India, who tells someone who lives in Sweden, who tells someone who lives in South Africa, who tells someone who lives in Hong Kong. Now you're opening up time zone leverage where you have the opportunity to earn money while you sleep around the world. So the great thing here is, imagine if it builds up to 10,000, you've activated one person on your left. This person who's the white pack might introduce someone who comes on a titanium, which puts in 2,250 points on your lesser volume team. What the system does on the 1-to-3 ratio is to say, there's your 2,250 from your left. We're going to give you 3 times that volume from your bigger leg, because it's there, it's all banked up. So that's 6,750. Add them together like the previous slide equals 9,000 points. If that occurred in your business, cha-ching, you get the push notifications and it'll show 900 euros has just been earned. That is fantastic, folks. And remember, it retains the balance. So if it's took 6,750 off the 10,000, you still got 3,250 points in the bigger leg banks. You might not have even introduced that person who bought the titanium pack. You may well have done, but it doesn't have to be personal. It's volume underneath you in either of those teams. That 1-to-3 ratio, folks, is absolutely huge. Please, if nothing else, understand the power of that 1-to-3 ratio, because once you start building and once you start seeing that kicking in, it's absolutely fantastic. Also, this is mind-blowing to me. We have a chat match 5 levels deep with CROWD1, and the chat match is based on your personal organization at 10% of the earnings of the people in your personal organization 5 levels deep. So it's based on successes. So it's in everyone's interest to help each other succeed. And now there's a few criteria what you got to do to open up check matching level 1. You've got to have a minimum of a white pack, and you've got to have a minimum of 4 personal people, customers who've come and purchased one of our packs off CROWD1. And that will open up your first level. So let's say you introduce Steve. Anything Steve earns, let's say he earns 36 euros on one of those bonuses, you earn €3.60. Say he earns 900 euros, you earn 90. So it's fairly simple to get that math right. But then it starts to get to be a bigger picture. If you're on a black pack, it enables you to go down to level 3 check match. Once you've introduced to open up level 2, 8 personal sponsored members, and then 12 to open up level 3. But then your check match goes down another level. And what does that mean? Let's say Steve introduces Anne. So you're going to get check matches, not just on Steve, but anything that Anne does. So if Anne earns, you get a check match on that. If Steve earns, you get a check match on him, because Anne's a level 2 to you, because Anne is Steve's level 1. Level 3, Anne might introduce David. The same principle. David starts to earn, he's your level 3 to you. You might never know him. You might work with him. But the principle is, if he's in your personal organization within that 3 level, if you're on a black pack and introduce 12 members, then you check match on David. And this gets better, folks. It goes down 5 levels to open up level 4. You've got to be on a minimum of a gold pack and have introduced 16 personal members. That's registered direct via your link and purchased one of the packs off CROWD1. If you're a titanium, opens up level 5 once you've introduced 20 people. So you can see the check match potential can be huge. You can be check matching on potential tens, hundreds, and maybe even thousands of people. All depends on how your business grows moving forward. This is on your personal organization only, folks. It doesn't trigger any spillover that drops in. That's where the binary income was. What we also have, folks, is our Streamline bonus. When someone registers, straight away they drop into your Streamline, and the bonuses are paid out in our exclusive Affilgo and Mixer owner rights. And as soon as you register, you get a first bonus for free. And we can click in weekly to claim these, and you get €2.50, and that builds up to a level 20 of our Streamline, which can be up to €2,250 a week. Again, you've got to hit certain criteria, number of people joining, the whole company after you, for example, packs, etc. So the principle here is, folks, you don't have to do anything to get your first Streamline. There's certain things you need to do to get your other streamlines after that, but you get to see it all in the back office. So it shows you very clearly that the programming with this company is absolutely phenomenal, and it shows you very clearly exactly live how many members have joined after you in the whole company. You can see a live chart rolling around with people joining all over the world: South Africa, Portugal, Germany, Brazil, Philippines, Croatia. You saw there on the top view on that particular screenshot. But the principle, it's live in your back office, it's live on the app, it's absolutely phenomenal, and the streamline bonus is there for everyone to use, and you get the Filgo and Migster owner rights. I love this one. This is the fear of loss bonus. Now, the fear of loss bonus is like a fast start bonus. So imagine you just joined today. You've then got 3,000 euros the company puts into your back office. You just can't touch it yet. You've got 14 days from the moment you register to try and retain as much of that as you can. So again, this is in euros, and basically you've got to introduce 4 members who purchase a pack. So as they purchase and it creates a sale for the company, let's say after the 14 days you end up with 4 people who've got a white pack, you retain 125 of that 3,000. 4 on black pack, you retain 375. 4 on gold pack, you retain 1,000. So if you get 4 people on gold pack, you retain 1,000 euros just on that, in addition to all the other earning systems. You may have joined on a black pack, which is $299. I'm going to show you the prices, but the principle here is, if you would get 4 people who buy a titanium pack in that time, you retain the full 3,000. Just a little note to remember, folks, if there's a mix of packs, the smaller pack is the one that triggers the bonus. So let's say, for example, you introduce 2 people who come on board on a black pack within your 14 days and 2 who come on board on the white, then the smaller level, either 4 people on the white, that would get you 125. So just a little note to remember. We also have our Filgo and Migster owner rights, which are people get for free when they register, you know, when they purchase a pack, and you get them on a weekly basis. And as part of, I mentioned that 20% auto buy, you know, when I mentioned about the earnings from the binary, goes and builds up your Filgo and Migster owner rights. The values will adjust through the company as it moves forward and Migster gets close to rolling out. The Migster owner rights are currently rolling at 50 cents per owner right, and the Filgo at the current price is €2 per owner right. We appreciate, you know, the value down the line will be set by the market. But the key here is, folks, we're getting these for free. So again, absolutely fantastic. We've got a great way for people to actually fund and actually join the company and withdraw. Very safe, very secure. The company is very strict on compliance. We have a KYC procedure in place as well to ensure compliance and also to protect people's, you know, accounts and funds. A great way coming up real soon. On a recent cruise, they announced the CROWD1 debit cards, folks. They're coming out real soon, where people will be able to have their revenues and incomes paid onto a debit card with fiat currency, Bitcoin, Ethereum. This is going to be a game changer. Some people are looking forward to this because in certain markets around the world where it might be hard to get a bank account, this is going to be a way to help people have a card they'll be able to use, you know, when they're shopping, a card they'll be able to use when they're at the cash tills in the wall. Also, folks, the sign-up process is very, very simple. People can register, you know, with gift codes. Don't worry if you're not sure about those gift codes, Bitcoin, Ethereum, the credit cards, direct bank transfer, direct to the company. Lots of ways people can register, which only takes a minute. You simply go to the person who's invited you, get their link, get their registration link, so you've got the correct sponsor, and you fill in some basic details yourself, choose the package you want to purchase, white, black, gold, titanium, titanium pro, and then you pay for the pack. It's as simple as that, folks. We're going to make it even simpler for everyone. CROWD1 have announced a QR code system, a simple invite system that's coming out real soon, which is going to make this a 1-minute business for people. You will have your own QR code that's directly linked to your account. And as someone scans that, it's going to open up and link direct through to your account. You're going to see videos. And if after that they decide to join, they're joining direct to you. They're linked to you straight away because they've gone via your QR code. This is rolling out real soon, folks. Just let you know what's coming along the line. Now, again, let's show you the packages that we've got. Another outstanding feature that we have within the CROWD1 system and products and services, we have our education. Our education packages, we have bronze, silver, gold, and platinum. They're actually included within each of the courses, are included within each of the packs I've just mentioned, and these are exclusive to CROWD1. It's got a lot of things on there on how to develop, you know, wealth and mindset, real estate. Obviously, they're working on the gaming systems now. So, folks, this is an absolutely huge opportunity. Not is it just saying to people, "Hey, folks, we've got an opportunity." We're going to actually help educate people as well as we do that. So, let me show you the cost of our packages. We have our white pack at €99. So we've got the starting points all around the world. Black pack for $299, gold $799, titanium $2499. And folks, there's no monthly fee. That's it. Once you've paid it, you're in. That's fantastic. Think about it. You know what your cost is. You can take a decision at the level that works for you in the market, so it's affordable. I always say to people, don't overstretch yourself. Make sure it works for you. But, you know, we've got a lot within the packs here. You can see, you know, we've got an education course in each one. We've got our bronze, silver, gold, and platinum, depending on what package you purchase. But you also get the owner rights. So the owner rights are a bonus. We get €100 worth owner rights on our white pack, 300 for our black. Then it jumps to 1,000 for our gold pack and 3,500 for our titanium. And they're a mix of a Filgo and Mixter. And as I mentioned in the previous slides, you know, each pack enables you to go to a different level in a streamline 4, 8, 12, and 20 on a streamline bonus. And each pack enables you to go under the other criteria as well. So matching bonuses level 1, 2, 4, and 5. Now, I mentioned earlier on, there was a cruise. There was a cruise in October. It was between the 11th and 18th of October. It was absolutely fantastic. It went from Barcelona, you know, went from Spain to Marseille in France. It went over to Italy, you know, Genoa and Naples. Oh, it was a fantastic trip. We climbed up to Mount Vesuvius, went to Pompeii, lots of tours and trips happening. We went then over to Sicily and Messina. We went to Malta and Valletta. Absolutely fantastic trip. You can see some of the members there on that photograph. That's some of the, not all of them. That's just some of the CROWD1 members. You know, on the top part of the deck there on that photo. It's absolutely fantastic. And anyone who went on that will want to be on every single one of them. And there's another coming, folks. There's one in May 2020, and people have got till the end of January 2020 to be able to qualify for this. So basically, you've got to be there and done by the 1st of Feb 2020. And you had to get to level 9 within those network levels that I shown you earlier. Now, if someone was already at a level 9 at the time they announced this promotion, they had to go at least 1 rank above. There's a little tracker in the back office as well that shows you the percentage. Level 9 was a manager 3-star, and the little cruise ship moves across each time you log in and shows you the percentage you've got to go to. That's a driving force. You can see there, lots of people have already hit, you know, that cruise. I'll be on it, really looking forward to it, meeting up again with the corporate team, you know, leaders from around the world, members from around the world. It was such an absolute buzz in October. Can't wait for May 2020, and I'm sure everyone's going to be driving for that. I'm sure the company, once that one's done, will be launching out another one. Now, again, it's important for people to remember CROWD1 is not a gambling company. We don't take money for people gambling around the world. We're not a gaming company. You know, what we're doing is we're linking with the major gaming and gambling partners that are out there already in the market space. I've shown you some of them already through our platforms of Filgo and Mixter. So we're not creating the products ourselves. We don't take the money for those. They go direct to those other people, and as they do that, and as we're sending members to them, that's where the affiliate income comes to the company which they distribute. So if you think it's a heads you win, tails you win. Absolutely fantastic. The companies love us because we're driving a lot of volume to them. We love it because we get affiliate income. We've got a product that enables people, you know, to have a great experience on things that they're doing anyway and be able to monetize it. So CROWD1 is absolutely rocking the world, folks. But a couple of other things, you know, I just want to be clear that people understand we are not an investment platform. We're not a return on investment platform. You know, everything I've shown you on here today is for illustrative purposes only. It's the factual compensation plan that I've shown. So if you do A and B, that's what result you get. So the key here is we've got to make sure everyone understands what CROWD1 is and what CROWD1 isn't. We want to be here long term. Compliance is very important for us because we want to be a publicly traded company. So all members must register for CROWD1, and then they can then choose to purchase a pack, and then they can choose to participate in the bonus plan, which is optional. The company reserves the right to change that plan as it's evolving and as it's growing. But everything we've shown you, you know, is key to be ensured that we stay compliant in all the different markets that we're building into. So, folks, CROWD1, now it's your decision time. If you're on here as a member and you're rejigging what's going on around in CROWD1 at the moment, don't waste this opportunity. It's going to happen anyway. Time doesn't wait for anybody. It's going to be huge in 2020. There's 1.1 million members starting at 2020. If you think about that, it's just going to grow bigger and bigger and bigger. If you're a guest and you're checking this out for the first time, don't miss it. Don't miss it. Get back to the person who's introduced you to see this presentation. get your questions answered, and get their registration link to join CROWD1. Make sure you get back to the person who's invited you. My registration link's there, so if someone's coming across this on a post I put on the internet, or if I as a guest of mine today to this presentation, you can use mine. But we build ethically. So if someone else has invited you to this presentation, get back to the person who's invited you, get their link and register as soon as you possible can. One of the best questions you can ask is, how do I join today? Also, folks, if anyone's got any questions, there's our email there, 2income4you@gmail.com. We've got a Telegram group now as well. If you've got any questions or queries, gladly assist anyone, getting some questions answered. But folks, CROWD1's going to rock through 2020. It's going to happen with or without anybody. So let's make sure it happens with us so we can benefit from it. So CROWD1 is an absolutely fantastic company, very solid, moving very, very fast. So I appreciate everyone's time that you've spent this evening on this presentation, or whether you're watching the recording. Thank you so much for your time. My time is up, and again, thank you for yours.